Hi Cancer, welcome to your January 2021 work and career reading. That's not easy to say actually. Thank goodness we've reached 2021 to be honest, but yeah, it's still weird saying it. I know we're in the last days of December at the moment, but yeah, here we are heading at high speed towards January. So I hope you're all well. And I hope you all had a good Christmas, and here we are heading for New Year. So yeah, hopefully 2021 will bring us the new year that we're craving. Cancer. Okay, we're going to have a look at your work and career reading today. We're going to do your work and career reading, I should say. We're going to look at the energies that are around and any advice Spirit have for you regarding your work situation. So, Spirit, please, we're with Cancer. We're with Cancer. We're looking at January work and career readings. What messages do you have for Cancer, please? What messages do you have for Cancer? Oops. Ooh, we have family, friends and guides. Let me just tilt the camera. Okay. We have deception, but it's in reverse. That's good. I'm going to get 6 cards, Cancer, and then we'll see what we've got. We have professional assistance. Courage. I love to see that, especially at the beginning of a new year. A consciousness of lack. Okay. And fragmented energy. That's an interesting row. Okay, Cancer, let's get started. I feel like in January, you're going to be receiving a lot of support, a lot of guidance from friends, from family, and from your spirit guides. I feel like Spirit are particularly going to be guiding you during this month. And, you know, I've done a lot of these readings already, you know, for January for the different signs, and Spirit are, as always, active, but very active at the moment and pushing us all forward to achieve the things that we were perhaps not able to achieve in 2020 because of the circumstances. So I do feel that whatever steps you're thinking about, or whatever plans you have, or even if you're feeling a bit lost, there's a dreamy energy around this picture. So you may be feeling a bit sort of, you know, a bit lost, not knowing which direction to go in. I do feel that you're going to be guided. So, you know, make sure you listen to that inner voice, Cancer, because I think that's really important for you in this month. And I'm going to go downwards here because this is very linked. Spirit are going to be there, as are your friends and family in some instances, to give you the courage to take the steps that you need to take. So, you know, if you're thinking of applying for new positions, or you're thinking, do you know what, you know, 2020 was unsteady, so actually I'm going to try and set up on my own so that I have, you know, potentially some security in the future, you know, then you're being given the courage to move forward with those plans. Okay, so that's good news. What's lovely about this reading is this card of deception. This deception card has come up in a lot of other readings as well. So I think people generally there's a lot of people out there that haven't coped very well. A lot of us haven't coped very well, to be honest, with 2020. And there has been a lot of sort of backbiting, bitching, you know, looking after number one, as well as all those other people. We mustn't forget all the other people that have done all the caring, the looking after. It's really shown people in their... well, I was going to say in their reality, that's not fair. It's actually shown sort of extremes of people's personalities, let's put it that way. But what's lovely about this, Cancer, is that we have deception, but we have it in reverse, which means that, you know, any deception that has been going on around you, if you feel that there's been some unfair treatment around you, or there's people around you that you can't trust, you know, that is actually going away. It also means that, the energy around you is energy that you can trust. So if you have these friends or if you have family that are trying to support you, trying to move you forward, don't worry that it's because they're trying to do something that benefits themselves. It's in their interest, they have their own agenda. It literally is that they're trying to help you here to move forward. Okay, I know sometimes when people try and help us, it's easy to become defensive, but I feel that there isn't a defensive energy necessary here, because I do feel that these people have your best interests at heart. And it may be that they've stepped up because they sense that you're feeling this consciousness of lack. You feel that maybe there's things missing in your life. You don't know quite how to move forward. And that's why they've stepped forward to give you the courage to move forward. So look out for this in January, Cancer. Allow people around you not to make decisions for you, because that's a different thing. It's not about other people controlling your life. It's very much about you, just getting bits of advice or support. There may be some family members or some friends who are giving you practical support at this time, They may be just giving you moral support, especially with this courage card here. They may be supporting your plans, giving you the courage to actually step forward and step outside this consciousness of lack. You may be worried that you haven't got enough money, for example, and they may be encouraging you to take your plans to the next level, to put yourself in a better financial position, for example, something like that. Also, alongside that, and this is very powerful, we have this card of professional assistance. So you may come across someone in January who is guiding you from a professional viewpoint, or professional stance, I should say. So it may be that you're seeking advice on how to move a business forward, for example, or if you are in a position with an employer and you don't know quite how to take steps forward, you may be seeking advice from people like in the UK, we have people like Citizens Advice. I don't know what you have in your country if you're viewing from a different country, but professional people who are, or charities even, that are giving advice regarding how to take steps forward. It could be a lawyer in some instances, or it could simply be an employer that you're learning new skills from. But it does kind of feel like it's a stepping stone. It kind of feels like it's a professional person that guides you as to how to handle the next steps in your career. So it does sound like someone outside your actual employment if you are employed at the moment. If you're not employed, it could be a career advisor. It could be somebody at a jobs fair, for example, if you have jobs fair where you live. It could be anybody of that type, but you're definitely receiving this professional assistance during the month of January. You may have to seek it out. Spirit have just said seek it. So for some of you, you may have to seek out that guidance, but because you're being supported by your family, you're having this moral support, this emotional support, sometimes practical support, they will be encouraging you to take this advice so that you can move on. It'll help you to feel more courageous, to move on and overcome this feeling of lack that you have in your life at the moment. And, this is understandable, Cancer, because, we've all been through tough times during 2020. And so a lot of us are feeling sort of left behind. We're feeling that our life is a bit out of control. So this is a way of regaining your control, taking the advice you need, harnessing the power of a new year. I often feel at New Year that it's like a whole fresh slate. We can start from wherever we want to start from and build. And you're being given the courage to do that. So really harness that energy during January. Be careful of your energy though. Your energy may be, they've just said the word butterfly, so you may be a bit like a butterfly during the month of January. You know, you may feel courageous one minute and then feel bereft the next, you know. Your energy may be a bit scattered. So they're saying, you know, look for this jigsaw piece that fits, you know. Here we have the heart chakra, you know, jigsaw piece missing. So look for the thing that gives you the passion and put that jigsaw piece in place. This is where the professional assistance comes in. Because if you step forward and you take this professional assistance, or you seek out someone that can give you professional guidance, Cancer, during this month, they will help you find the jigsaw piece and put it all back in place to help that energy be more focused. It'll be interesting when I go through, as I'm going to now, with the tarot, to see what comes up in, if this is going to be a card of focus with the fragmented energy. So let's move these forward and get some more information for you, Cancer, because on the whole, I'm going to move that because it's in the lamplight. Here we go. Move it over slightly. You know, on the whole, I think, you know, this is looking really good. There's really going to be some progression for you during January, as long as you harness the energy of this support you're getting and this professional assistance. So, let's get some tarot guidance. What can you tell us, Spirit, about the family, friends and the guides? What is their role at the moment? What is happening? Do you want me to take both of those? They do. Yeah, you see, you may be in this energy at the moment of, you know, feeling that you've worked hard in the past and you just need to rest at the moment, Cancer. You may feel like you've done all you can do. There's nothing more to do. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling exhausted. You know, you may be focusing on negative things at the moment. You see, this guy here is looking at the empty cups in front of him. He's maybe seeing the problems rather than the solutions. What he's missing by focusing so intently on the negatives, which is exhausting him, by the way, is he's missing this new opportunity that's coming his way. That is why your spirit guides are working with you. Your family and friends may well be offering support to say, hang on a minute, you know, it's time to step forward. It's time to have the courage to look for the positives here, Cancer, because there is a positive offer here. You know, there's a new shiny cup coming in, something really good, but you have to, I keep saying the word harness for you, which is interesting because, you know, when I keep repeating the same word in a reading, it's obviously got a lot of power behind it. So you may feel that you're exhausted and, you know, you've done all you can do and there's nothing left to do. You're focusing on the nothing left to do, but in actual fact, there's something really good coming in for you. So, you know, don't be asleep and miss it, Cancer, because it's there for you. Oh, put the cards back. How weird. All right, so deception. Why do we have deception in reverse? What message is there for Cancer, please? Thank you. Yeah, look, you've got happy times ahead of you, Cancer. There's a lot of sun shining in the future. There's a lot of happiness. So, you know, difficult times are going. You know, the people who are supporting you because they've got your best interest at heart. They want to see you happy. They want to see you being joyous and celebrating. You know, the Sun card is full of bliss, basically. And bliss isn't a word that I use a lot, but whenever I see this card, that's the word that comes to mind. It's a blissful existence, you know, it's an abundant feeling, everything going well. And this is what your family and friends want for you. Some of them may display it in an odd way. I know that some of you may say, well, I haven't got supportive family and I haven't got supportive friends. But in actual fact, there will be somebody around you in January that is helping you. They may even be a stranger, you know. It's just that they don't put stranger on the card. It may simply be this person offering professional assistance, but I do feel that for a lot of you, there's going to be if it's not family and friends for you, your spirit guides are active and they want to see you happy, Cancer. They said you've been through enough. Let's lighten the load now. So let's see what the professional assistance is about. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of food for thought. You know, the Two of Wands is all about you, you know, really looking at your world here, trying to make some sort of decision. And it does feel like a decision will be made. And I do think it'll be based on what assistance you get, what advice you get. It'll give you new ideas. It'll make you feel motivated again. It'll give you that key to the steps you need to take forward to either, you know, get into employment if you're currently not in employment, or to enhance whatever you're doing. There is the danger of some procrastination here. And again, I think that's because you've been feeling a lack of courage, because you've been in this energy of, you know, look, I've tried and nothing's working. But Spirit are behind you now. You have friends and family potentially behind you, also backing you because they want to see you happy. So, you know, have some courage here. Well, here it is. Here is the courage. So be heartened by that, Cancer, that whatever advice you get is in your best interest during the month of January. So why do we have courage here for Cancer? What's the message from Spirit, please? Spirit, what's the message here? Which one is it, please? They want me to take those two. Okay. So we have two cards. We have the High Priestess. That means, you know, if you give the work, if you put the work in, we see with the Eight of Pentacles, there's a lot of attention to detail here. So if you're willing to put the work in and you're willing to be courageous here, Cancer, then you're in a position to, I want to say manifest, which is an interesting thing to say with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very tuned in to her intuition, or his intuition if you're male watching. You know, the High Priestess very tuned into intuition, getting an instinct about what they have to do and which direction they have to go in. That will have been helped. Your intuition will have been fed by some of the professional assistance you're getting. It's by no means a coincidence that you have this professional assistance coming in, Cancer, because Spirit have actually engineered this for you. So, you know, listen to your inner voice. Put in the groundwork here, pay attention to the detail that you need to do, and above all, you know, harness that courage to be able to move forward. This is where self-belief is so important, Cancer. So what message do you have, Spirit, regarding the consciousness of lack, please? What message do you have regarding the consciousness of lack for Cancer? Thank you. Yeah, it's time to move away from this energy. Look, there's forward movement here with the Six of Swords. It's moving away from something that doesn't really serve you. It's moving on to pastures new. So it is time to move on from this lack energy or lack mentality that maybe you've been experiencing, Cancer. And we know that because look at this. We have this happiness card up here. So let's see about this fragmented energy. What can you tell Cancer about the fragmented energy? Yeah, look. The Eight of Swords is about you feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned by a situation, but actually a lot of that is within your own head. So when you actually have those moments where you feel doubt and you feel, you know, that your energy is quite scattered, you know, just have a sit down, tune into your intuition, Cancer, and say, am I actually trapped or am I making that decision for myself? The reason I say that is because on this card, we have the bluebird here who is bringing good news. The bluebird is trying to tell you here that, you know, it's safe to move on. It's they're bringing good wishes. They're saying, look, you know, you can get out of this situation, because in actual fact, the ties that are supposedly binding this lady, they're not even tied. We see the ribbons down here. There's no knots there. So she could just undo her hands, remove her blindfold and walk out between the swords. There is nothing stopping her. But she's keeping herself imprisoned. And equally, this was where it fits with self-doubt. If you're feeling that moment of self-doubt, know that there is a jigsaw piece that will fit into place for you, Cancer, because, you know, sometimes our minds can play tricks on us, or emotionally we can feel that, again, there's bits of this still consciousness of lack energy going on. And, you know, we can be whole if we believe in ourselves. Let me have another card, please, Spirit. I need another card with the Eight of Swords here. What's the way forward for Cancer with this Eight of Swords? Oh, gosh. Wow. If I was going to get a card, Cancer, about stepping into your power, there is no more powerful card I can have than the Emperor. The Emperor is the top of the tree. The Emperor is in complete control. They are confident. They are powerful. They're making strong, wise decisions. You know, they're leaders here. So look at the difference in the energy between the Eight of Swords here, where your mind is telling you that, oh, maybe I can't do this, or maybe I can't do that. And look at you here saying, you know what? I'm at the top of my game here. And this is what they mean by this fragmented energy. You may have moments where you feel like the Eight of Swords, and other moments where you feel like the Emperor. And what Spirit are saying is, it's time to be an Emperor, Cancer. You know, let's find that missing piece to help you step into your power. And this is where it'll, you know, develop. Where it'll develop? This is where it'll get to during the month of January. You will be feeling much more empowered because you'll be overcoming this insecurity. You'll be moving away from the feeling of lack, and you'll have this lovely support going on to help you through. Okay, Cancer, I'm leaving these readings relatively short this time. Let me know if you prefer short readings or you prefer longer readings. Please drop me a comment down below. It's really helpful because then I know what it is that you'd like to see. Spirit, oh, thank you. They're ahead of us here. Yeah, they're saying adjustments are required. So yes, you need to adjust here, Cancer, as we've been saying. It's time to remove that energy of feeling that you're lacking something in your life, and time to harness the power that you have within to step into your Emperor energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at this. That's all the reassurance you need. You are very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is you're thinking about for the new year, for January, for plans that you want to put into action, be assured that you're very close to achieving what you want to achieve, Cancer. It's within your grasp. It's about self-belief and, you know, as I say, harnessing the support and the love that is around you. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It really, really helps. You know, the videos, it helps the videos to be seen and YouTube to pick it up on their algorithm. So that's really helpful. If there's any other sorts of readings you want to see this year, let me know. I am going to be doing some more readings during the month regarding love. So if that's an area of interest for you, look out for those. Please don't forget to click the notification bell next to the subscribe button, because that's how you'll be notified when they're ready if you aren't aware of that. And if you enjoyed the reading, please click the like. Again, it all helps the channel to grow. Thank you so much for all your support in 2020. It was an amazing year. In fact, it's only been 6 months since the channel started, and I've been overwhelmed by all your lovely comments and your support and, you know, staying alongside me during this journey. So let's do some great things during 2021, Cancer, and you know, have a lovely, lovely start to this new, hopefully abundant and loving year. Okay, I'll leave it there. Take care, Cancer. We'll speak soon. Bye.